we're going to see what is coming up for you in November. Can't believe how quickly this is all going. I know I'm doing this a little bit early. I just wanted to get on top of things, so hopefully we can see what good stuff's coming in for the vibe of November. By the time, obviously, November is, this is going to come out in October. But if you celebrate Halloween, I hope you had a great time. For those guys in America, on the rundown now, countdown to Thanksgiving. So let me know what plans you've got. Always exciting. This isn't going to resonate with everyone, so if it does resonate, thumbs up, share, subscribe and all that good stuff. If it doesn't, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign just for more clarity. Okay, right, let's have a look. Aries, what we got for you? Right. Oh, at the end of the reading as well, I'm going to pull one of the Angel Answers cards. By Radleigh Valentine. Love those cards, and we're going to see if we can answer any questions that you've got. Right, first card. Ooh, the Moon card. I love the Moon card. Full of hidden, can be surprises. Also can be in Pisces as well. Okay. Next card is the Fool card. Okay. And next one's the Hermit. Okay, wow. Also can mean Virgo. Okay. 3 major arcanas. And we've got the Knight of Swords. And last card, we have the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, right off the bat, I'm actually feeling that you're moving away from something, starting a brand new, but a lot of people can't see your thought process behind it. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got coming up. Right, first of all, the Moon card. As I say, it can also mean Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But the Moon card is using your intuition, okay? It is using your subconsciousness to hopefully fight away all of everything that is maybe an illusion, okay? You think of the moon, it creates shadows. Sometimes scary shadows that aren't actually there, it's just the shadow, so it's the illusion of something. Let's get a clarifier on it. Okay, right, please clarify the Moon card. Six of Cups. Okay, it may be an illusion, something from your past. See, the 6 of Cups is nostalgia, something from old. Okay, so it can actually be something regarding something from your past that has been an illusion. Okay, and maybe if there's any toxicness, I can't even say it, toxicness surrounding that situation, the veil of illusion is starting to pull back. Okay, you're starting to see things for actually what they are, and this is definitely while the Fool card is here. I do feel like you're moving away from that in November, as maybe at the end of October as November starts, you are starting to move away from that, okay? And I do feel like it is quite toxic. It's something that you've almost been gaslight over. It's always like something you've been led to believe. Even something from family or friends that have led you to believe something is okay and it's not okay. It can be the other way around. So someone has led you to believe that things aren't okay and actually they are. Or you just being almost led to believe that you're not good enough. And it's finally the realization, actually, everyone is perfectly imperfect. You are good enough. And it's almost like that light switch has come on and you're not dealing with that BS anymore. But it's something that's been ingrained from you from a very long time. I hope that makes sense. And the Fool card, totally starting anew, and starting afresh. It is a wish fulfillment. It just seems like the world, the weight of the world has just come off your shoulders. Okay, and it is almost like I feel like I've been living a lie where it's everyone has been saying these negative things towards you or making you feel in a negative way, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm not going to deal with that anymore. I know that you're in the wrong, I know I'm in the right, so I'm just going to go forward in my path. And that is a wish fulfillment. Okay, and it does feel like just a light bulb has gone off. It's just, now you can see clearly the illusion of the moon isn't there anymore. You can see that those nasty shadows were just a shadow and there's nothing actually to be frightened of. Okay, but Aries, this is something that you can't force yourself into. It happens in a slow process. Okay, it's almost like a breakup. Friends and family can tell you to their blue in the face that this person isn't the right one for you. But it's only until you have that moment, either you wake up that morning and think, there are no more tears, there is no more heartache, I'm done. And it's almost like you just go on autopilot and the words just come out, tumble out your mouth, and you can't stop them. And this is like this situation. Okay, it's only until you and your soul, your spirit is ready to accept that all this BS was going on from way back in the past, that only then you are able to move forward. Okay, and that happens in so many different ways and in so many different timescales for people. So be a little bit easy on yourself. Okay, if it doesn't happen overnight, it will happen. Okay, you just need to roll with it for a bit, and my lovelies, it will happen because no one keeps Aries down. Okay, right, the next card is the Hermit. It's almost like the Hermit is someone that goes off on their own and has a little bit of meditation, and realizes that everything that has led up to this moment has been a learning curve, has been a learning process. And it's almost like these people that have done this in the past, that is their bad. That is a reflection on them, not on you. Okay, it's almost like you was an unwilling participant in all of this crap that they were spilling out. Yeah, so I do feel like that you do have, it can be an hour, it can be a couple of hours, it can be a day, a week. It's entirely your own process. Okay, but I do feel like after this you do have a little bit of a downtime, and honestly, just do think to yourself, first of all, why me? It's almost like a grieving process, but it's a process that has to be worked through to understand that it wasn't you. It was so many other people putting that situation on you. Okay, now the next card we've got is the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is clarifying the Hermit. See, as I say, the Hermit can also mean Virgo as well. Do bear that in mind, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. But the Queen of Wands, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the feminine energy of having the fire in a belly. Okay, it is the cliche of no one keeps Aries down. No one is going to keep Aries down because you have that fire, that passion back. That all of these people have tried to send you up into an illusion, possibly a lot of your life. It's just been one thing after the other, and maybe for some of you, these people have actually been really, really quite close to you, family or friends, and these people you were led to believe, and that is not okay. And it's almost like, Aries, that you are now finding your own passion. Okay, that fire, I'm really focused on that fire on that plinth at the back. It's that fire has been reignited. Okay, now the next card is the Knight of Swords. I do feel like you're going to give all these people a little bit of, not overly of a lot of your time, but a little bit of what for. You know, I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of communication, but you're not going to give these people too much of your energy. People are going to say, you know, it's almost like, what's wrong with him? You know, what's got up their backside? Okay, but intuitively, you know that they understand. You don't need spoken words. Okay, by you starting anew, pulling your energy away from these people, they know that they've done you wrong. Okay, and it's almost, I feel like it's beneath you to stand up and scream and shout and have a go at these people. Okay, you might have a little bit of a tit for tat, and that comes out in the Five of Wands. Okay, it's almost like an argument that no one wins. They believe they're correct, and you know that you are. Okay, so it is the fact of, intuitively, they are going to stand their ground and believe what they said and what they've done, and they are going to defend their actions. But you know full well that they have put a vow of illusion and almost made you to be the bad one in all of this. Well, that's not the case. Okay, and it has taken, as I say, with the Six of Cups, it's taken a number of years for you to get through this. But you now emerge with the King of Wands. As before, you had the lighter energy of the feminine. Okay, but now it's like, no. I know, and you know, that what you did, you gaslight me, is not okay. Okay, so after this little bit of a tete-a-tete, little bit of back and forwards, you do emerge as a step up, as the King of Wands. And I do believe that these people will actually back down in their own way. But I do see a few parting of the ways. But I do actually feel that a lot of these people in the beginning will actually eat a little bit of humble pie, because they know what they did was unacceptable. Okay, right, now I'm going to pull an Angel Answers card. So if you do have a question in mind, please think of it now while I put my energy into these cards. Sorry if I keep leaning on the table as well and wobbling the camera. My bad. Right, okay, here we go. angel spirit guides, please guide me to the correct card that will be the most guidance for the person. There's the question. Thank you. Right, okay. Reconsider. Okay. Excuse me. Right, the reconsider card. It is, you need to reconsider a lot of things that have been told to you in the past, i.e. about yourself, regarding you, regarding the decisions that you make. You do have to have a little bit of reevaluation, okay? And you do have to reconsider to what a lot of things have been spoken to you in the past. Because I really do believe that this may actually even be in a relationship where someone has kept your vibe down, almost try to squash, try to put out your light, okay? And the reconsider card is, you really do have to think, am I doing what I'm doing for them, or am I doing it for my own sole purpose? Okay, right, I'm going to leave it there with you, Aries. Love you loads, and I will see you really soon. Do check out my random reads. Bye.